Hello to all the magical Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This week, your intuition isn't just a gift, it's your greatest guide. With Neptune, your ruling planet, making subtle waves in your chart, you may feel the urge to retreat, reflect, and reimagine. This isn't escapism, Pisces. This is a soul recalibration. A spiritual download is coming, and if you trust the silence, you'll find the answers you've been searching for. On top of that, with the moon lighting up your second house of value and worth, a financial or spiritual worth realization could hit you hard and shift your direction in both love and work. And there is something unexpected brewing behind the scenes. By the end of this reading, we'll uncover the what's hidden emotion, opportunity, or person is about to step back in your life, and whether it's worth your energy or your goodbye. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because readings to I bring the readings to you every single week, not just the predictions, but realigned clarity to help you walk your highest path. So Pisces, get cozy, trust your inner compass, and let's explore the powerful energy unfolding for you right now. So for the overall energy for the week, we've got the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Swords. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. That actually popped out when I was shuffling your cards. We've got the Eight of Swords. And to clarify that, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. We've got to make some more space here. Okay, and we've got the Fool. Wow. New beginnings. Major new beginnings in money. The Five of Wands. Competition, conflict. But doesn't matter. The Devil. Makes a lot of sense here. Okay. We have got our 10 cards out like the Tree of Life. And we'll begin. Okay, so let's take a look what it all means here, dear Pisces. So how is this reading going to go? That's your general energy for the week, the King of Swords. And we will try to get the messages that connects to the overall message for the week, the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords basically means that this is your energy and you're making decisions with logic and reason is what I already see in here. And look at this card. I mean, the king is on his throne looking straight at you with his sword up. So it's just saying no bullshitting, straight up cutting facts, no manipulation, nothing. He's ready to tell you the truth in your face. Kind of energy is what I'm seeing here. And I guess this is your energy or feeling that way. You're not really in mood to take any crap from anyone, is what I'm getting here. And based off of that, there is a lot of new opportunities here. Okay, so I'm seeing that this may be a change of perception since you're stepping into this energy of the King of Swords, which is a natural leader who values honesty and integrity and is willing to speak truth to power, right? You're highly disciplined with high integrity. You're serious about the aspects of life, and you are very dedicated to whatever is your values around all the aspects of life in here. Okay, let's start by taking a look at what it means with the love aspect here, we've got the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting that you have a new love interest. So this might be someone reaching out to you, and or this might be you ready for a new relationship. Okay, you're eager to take on a new relationship. Okay, so here's what I'm getting with all the three cards. You had to rest, like literally, with your thoughts, and you're exhausted with the ideas of being single, maybe. I don't know. I read intuitively, and that's what I'm getting here. Or maybe there's been a situation in love that was too consuming, and the ones represent boundaries. So maybe you were in a relationship and there was a lot of boundaries to that relationship, but you still wanted to kind of go for it. You tried every trick in the book, you've tried to do everything, and maybe you were this close, and still there were challenges, and you're kind of tired of whatever came through to you related to this relationship. Or this might just be a situation here. But with the Page of Pentacles here, I'm getting that you are in a relationship situation here, and you are seeking for answers, and you got tired and looking at the challenges and the boundaries here, you decided to rest, to calm your mind, and whatever you had going on in your thoughts about this relation, whatever ideas you had about this relationship, you were kind of tired, and you thought, you know what, let me just forget about this in a moment, and let me just take a break. So this might just be a break that you've taken in a relationship because of the challenges and the boundaries here with the Nine of Wands, because you look tired and you decided to take a break. But anyways, let's move forward. um but yeah, then you are interested in someone new, is what I'm getting with this. So you rested, you took a break, and within that time period, or maybe you are resting right now, maybe you are going through a break in a relationship right now, and then you find someone new you are interested in. So I'm getting that this is your energy with the Page of Pentacles, and you are interested in someone new, is what I'm getting with this. We will clarify this in a moment here. Okay, with the money situation, what we've got going on here, with we have, okay, and sorry, going back to the love situation, connecting it to the energy, what I'm feeling here is that you're making decisions with logic and reason. So there is some logic and legitimate reason as to why you had to take this break. Maybe it was a toxic relationship, and you are taking this break for a better future, for a better emotional clarity. because you're seeing the truth here with the king of swords. And whatever is the truth that you're seeing in this relationship, maybe these are the things that are the reality or the truths. And you're thinking what to do, and you decided to take a break. And while you were doing that, you find someone new, or if you haven't yet found someone new, or if you haven't been interested in someone new yet, there is going to be someone coming to you, approaching you, and that could be your new love interest. Someone's coming to you with an opportunity for you to start a relationship with you, and this person is faithful. This could be a student, very loyal person, faithful, dependable, ambitious. Overall, the energy of this card is very. This is a person someone would desire to be in a relationship with. Ideal personality, which anyone would just say yes to. This is a great person. Okay, coming back to this, with the King of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune, cycle of life, as above, so beneath. So what goes around comes around. This is a cycle of change and transformation. And when this card appears, it means that you are entering a period of growth and evolution. So you need to be open to new opportunities. There are new opportunities on the way. You need to be staying grounded, and like the energy of the King of Cups, strict, high standards. No, don't not taking crap from anyone about anything. Financial stability. This is financial stability in finances. So I'm seeing that it's going to be a good financial time starting this week. New opportunities is on the verge of knocking your door, and with the Knight of Cups, it's a confirmation that it's coming through. It's a card of confirmation here, what the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune says. So this might be a new opportunity that's coming through for you. This is a financial opportunity for sure. And with the with the Eight of Swords, you might still be in this space. I'm getting this. These are the ideas around you, and maybe this opportunity has already knocked on your doors, and you're still thinking as to how can I do this? How can I do that? There's this challenge, and I can't work this hours, and it's too far, and all of that reasons to deny the opportunity with the Eight of Swords. So, what I'm getting at is these swords represents the restrictions, and those are not real. The swords represents, it's an air element, and it represents your ideas and your mind. So those are your ideas around the restriction that you are in right now. You are not really restricted to move on to something, to start a new opportunity. There are no restrictions. There is this opportunity for sure. It's a financial opportunity, and it's going to change everything with the Wheel of Fortune. But I'm getting that this is your energy, and you're giving out excuses as to why can it not work. But with this card showing up, it's a confirmation that you need to understand what this card means, that the lady is actually not restricted. She's got the blindfold and she's been tied all over, but that is representing what her thoughts are. And how is she restricted with her thoughts? But eventually, when she decides to open the blindfold, she'll see that there actually is no restrictions. There are no restrictions, and it doesn't exist anymore. It's just a matter of time until you see the truth with clarity, with like the King of Wands, with logic and reasons. So, whatever are your thoughts, ask yourself, what's the logic? What is the reason of this restriction? Is this a real restriction? And if it's so, then obviously there are ways to resolve the restrictions, right? You need to work towards resolving it. Where there's a will, there's a way. So don't be in this situation or the energy of the Eight of Swords. Know that this, whatever restrictions that you're feeling about this opportunity or your restrictions on yourself, those are just imposed on you with your thoughts. So change your thought process and look at the reality here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. There is this opportunity. The cards don't lie. And this is a clear indication that there is financial stability, there's a new opportunity. You need to be open for this opportunity. And yeah, and you're restricted right now. So allow yourself and your thoughts to allow yourself to understand that these are just the thoughts. Whatever negative energies that you have about an opportunity is you may not have the opportunity yet, but with the Wheel of Fortune, it's confirming that there are going to be new opportunities, so you need to be open. But if you are restricted with your own thoughts, I'm also getting that you're not able to see this opportunity because you're feeling restricted. So what I'm getting is that you need to unrestrict yourself with the thoughts that you have. So here's an exercise you can do. You need to, maybe at this time you need to train your subconscious to be positive, because it's time, the cards are telling you that it's time for you to be in a positive and receiving state of mind. But if you have the resistance and you don't have the clarity and you're just restricted with the thoughts of restrictions in your mind, then you're not going to get anywhere. You might not be able to even see this opportunity, and the cards just trying to tell you that be open to the opportunity. And how will you be able to do that? So here's what you can do. You can there are lots of videos on YouTube, affirmations to train your subconscious positivity. So you can just put the headphones onto you, or just go to bed with a video playing about the affirmations, like there are positive affirmations that you're ready to receive, you're receiving, and all of that good stuff. So search those videos, play them, put the earphones on. It's best. If not, then just turn on the video, keep the phone on the side with you, and just fall asleep listening to it. It really helps your subconscious to absorb that energy, and you will come back and there will be mental clarity. That's one way of working with your negative thoughts. And you can also consciously be present. And when you have a negative thought, you can actually pick that by, so this is a compulsive thinking, right? Your mind is always going on. It's either in the past or in the future, regretting about the past or too worried about the future. But all it's trying to tell you here is that be present in the moment, because that's when you're going to see the opportunity. And when you catch your mind thinking about a past situation, or what what might the future be holding for you, and you're worried about that, address that. Realize that you're thinking about right now, you're thinking about either past or the future. What's right now? Be present in the moment. There's no problem. Everything is just perfect. If you look at this moment, there's no problem. There's nothing exists. Everything exists in your head. It's the ideas and the beliefs. Okay, so be present in the moment consciously, and don't let your brain get into compulsive thinking. And that's when you'll see this opportunity. And trust me, it's going to bring you that financial stability. I went too much on it. I'm sorry about that. I'm not actually. I'm not sorry. If this is going to turn your life around, I am absolutely not sorry about that. So, I am. In fact, I'm glad I was able to bring forward that for you. Okay, moving on to a work situation here. King of Swords energy is telling us no crap from anyone. Strictness, high standards. So even in work, it applies. And there seemed to be a situation here is toxic, but I'm feeling that this is a choice, something that you're attracted to that's hampering your position. And because of this, you are in a situation of a conflict at work. Okay? And with the Fool here, it's suggesting me that there is a new beginning. It's time for you to take the leap and just find out what the future holds for you. This is a beautiful card to show up in work, new beginnings, asking you to take a leap. All of that makes sense here, right? And I'm getting that this is your energy. You are ready to open, you are ready and open for new beginnings here. You are ready to take the risk and step out of your comfort zone. And if you're not feeling that, this is a confirmation that you need to step out of your comfort zone and be ready for this new beginning and embrace it. I know it's you don't know what's going to be, what's it's holding you for, what's holding what it holds for you in the future, but you have to take that leap. Okay, you have to embrace the unknown. If you're, as I just mentioned here, if you're too worried about the future, you can't see the opportunity which is there. And maybe when you see this, there's a new beginning at work, because this is a financial opportunity. So this is a confirmation that there is a new opportunity here, and you need to be present. You are too much consumed by the negativity, or you're too much consumed by some kind of addiction. Maybe it could be about this negative way of thinking, and you're in a comfort zone here with that way of thinking, so you don't have to take any risks. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So you may be too much, it's too much okay for you to not think about anything that's shaking you out of your comfort zone. You don't want to think about anything. And this is maybe you are too comfortable with the way of your thinking, because then you're just rejecting every offers and everything, because you're too comfortable with what you have. But this card also means that no one's here in this situation by they're just here with their own choice. You're not restricted to be in this situation. You can leave anytime you want. But when people are too much consumed by the comfort zone of what this addiction has to offer, it could be anything. It could be a person, a toxic relationship, or a habit, or a way of thinking. So I'm getting here is that maybe it's more connecting to the Eight of Swords here. And it, or if you have any addictions, or if there's a choice that you can make to come out of your comfort zone, don't let this devil hold you back. Okay, is what I'm getting here. I'm also getting that there may be some conflict at work, competition maybe, and maybe you are feeling too comfortable not to go for this opportunity because there's too much competition around, and you are asking yourself that there are you're convincing yourself that there are restrictions, and why should I get into this competition when there's too much of it, right? But this is a new opportunity for you. You need to be open for this opportunity. And with the devil, it's your choice. You can leave your comfort zone anytime you want. You're not meant to be here forever, and you're not restricted here. So with the devil appearing, if you have any unhealthy attachments, you have to release it. And that's what the card says. Okay? And you need to also step out of the comfort zone with the fool here. That's what the card says. Embrace the unknown. So stepping out of your comfort zone, and you need to embrace whatever is the competition. I mean, that's what the fun is, right? When there is a lot of competition and you win the competition. It's like going out and giving out an entrance exam to become a doctor or an engineer, right? There's so much competition there, and you've got to rank yourself within maybe first 1,000 people to be able to get into a university. Those are the challenges, and yeah, I mean, don't restrict yourself. Those are just your thoughts. This opportunity here is going to bring you the financial stability. You need to move out of your comfort zone, embrace the competition, and with the devil, if you have any unhealthy attachments, you need to move out of that. And that's your choice. You're not restricted to, there's no compulsion in this situation for you to always be where you are. You can move out anytime you want and just start afresh, start a new life. Or, yeah. So let's clarify um, the love situation here. Please clarify the love situation here. Okay, let's see. Okay, the moon. So, yeah, there's illusion, uncertainty. So I'm pretty much sure that you are taking a break from a relationship due to some uncertainty. Maybe something happened, or it's just your intuition that this relation isn't going to work, and it's not working. It's a toxic relationship, and you are taking a break. And there's this clarity here with the Page of Pentacles that there is someone new you'd be interested in, and they are charging forward to you with interest. And if not, then this is your energy, and you might just see someone and be feeling interested in them. Okay, but again, we just looked at your stars as well here, and the astrology suggests that don't push anything, just the silence will bring you the right answers. Okay, all right, so my dear Pisces, that's what I am getting here with your cards. And let's take a look here what we are going to uncover. What is it? The hidden emotion, the opportunity, or a person stepping back in your life, and whether if it's worth your energy. or just a good buy. With the love situation, we already saw that most probably it's a good buy. With the moon, there's some uncertainty and intuition. You have the intuition about this relationship that it's not working, and your intuition is asking you to just take a break. And while you're doing that, you are, I see with the cards that you are finding someone new. So this is absolutely a goodbye to a love situation. But let's see what, and with the money, we already saw there's a new opportunity. So let's take a look here. Please tell us if this is worth your energy or a goodbye. Okay. So we'll clarify two cards, one for love and one for a new opportunity. Five of Swords. Okay, that's it. Let's take a look here. The Judgment. Okay, so clarifying the love situation, I'm seeing that there was a conflict, a situation, uncertainty with the moon we saw, and there's a defeat. So it's not, you are basically winning here. So because what I saw here with the Four of Swords as well, that you took a break, you wanted a break in a relationship, you wanted to pause and reflect. We also saw it in the astrology that it's time for you to retreat, reflect, and reimagine. And you decided to stand your ground and not to let anyone defeat your ideas of how the relationship would be. And you're choosing your battles wisely, is what I'm getting here. There were arguments, maybe, or a dispute, maybe aggression in a relationship, or maybe, but there was just stress around the relationship. And you are deciding, and this is making you feel like a setback. Instead of, how should be a relation, right? If you talk about a relation, it should be uplifting. But this is setting you back, and you realize that, and you're just done with it. You're resting, and then you decided. So, what I'm getting here with the card is that it's not worth your energy, the relationship. It's best that you take a break and see if you're finding a new interest in love. That's the way to go about doing that. Okay. And in the opportunity wise, it's really worth your energy, like the card suggested, because the Judgment also suggests that there's financial gain, and you actually know everything about this opportunity that is in front of you. You have the experience, the knowledge, and you are basically ready and start this like right off the bat without even giving a second thought. Like, you should go within a heartbeat when this, if you have the opportunity, just start right away. If you don't have, if you don't see the opportunity yet, be present in the moment. It's going to appear very soon, probably in the week of the July 14th. And when you see this opportunity, it's a get-go. Don't even wait for a heartbeat. Just go for it. Okay? So it's absolutely worth your energy, is what I'm getting. The financial opportunity that we saw with the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. All right, Pisces. So that's all from my end here. I really appreciate your presence here today. And if you haven't hit the bell icon yet and subscribe, please do, because it lets me bring you the weekly guidance. And it's not just predictions. This is, I'm bringing you the clarity and helping you walk the path of your life ahead. Okay, so help me help you and others to for me to bring these messages to you. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Until then, Jai Shri Ram.